Today we're going to do a lovely, powerful meditation to cleanse and power our sacral chakra. Our sacral chakra is the seat of our sensuality and our sexuality. It's positioned just around our navel area. So your tummy button, just feel around there, it's in that area. And it's a wonderful chakra because it is also about creation more broadly. So yes, reproduction, but more broadly about manifesting what we want on the planet, creating or giving birth to new ideas, new inventions, new experiences. It's very much the seat of birth in the broadest sense, not just having a baby. Yes, having a baby, but also giving birth to ideas, etc. It's a really important chakra, like all of the chakras are. And if this chakra is out of balance, then you can experience problems to do with your potency. So can experience impotence, for instance, or low sexual drive. But it can also, blockages in the chakra can also lead to really, really difficult conditions like cancer. Now, what I should have said in one of the video blogs before is that disease, which is dis-ease, manifests in the energetic body, so manifests in the aura before it manifests in the physical body. I've read very deeply into this, so although I'm very spiritual, I'm also very logical brained, and wherever possible I seek out the science. I read deeply into the science to understand what the science is saying about the things that I have experienced in an intuitive, a psychic or a spiritual approach or manner. In terms of the sacral chakra, it's a really, really powerful chakra that we do need to work with if we want to bring ideas and new things into our lives in the physical plane. With respect to disease though, if we have blockages in the chakra, as I say, if you can pick it up at the auric level, you can stop the disease or the physical problem from manifesting in the physical body. Now, isn't that amazing? So this is why working on your energy field, your aura, is so important for your own physical health. And in the Light Seekers Manual, there's a whole chapter which is dedicated to our physical health and how we can work with the angels, the archangels, on our physical health, work on the chakras. And to be honest, the whole book is really about making sure your energy body is as pure and flowing as possible, because actually, yes, absolutely, that helps with our physical health, but it helps with our spiritual ascension. It accelerates our ascension. And I mean, one of the things I feel really strongly about is that our bodies, which are very physical, are very spiritual. This is the vessel. Our bodies are the vessel for our souls in this life. And there's a lot of scientific evidence to show that we have multiple lives, but we have the same soul that comes back and back and back, but in different bodies. So for me, my body is like my best friend. And so when I think about how I treat my body, it's how I would treat my dearest friend or loved one. I treat it very well. I like to think I treat it well. Carefully, I give it loving thoughts. I send it loving energy. I give it good food. I give it great exercise. And this way, and then of course I give a lot of attention to the chakras, and in this way I nurture the physical body as a friend, as a loved one. So in all of the work that we're doing on these chakras, it is yes to help with our physical bodies, it's absolutely to help with bringing through the most beautiful, amazing life that we could possibly dream of, because the different chakras work on different aspects that we may want in our life. This sacral chakra being to do with sexuality, sensuality, that aspect of relationships and birth and creation more generally in our lives. So we're working with the chakras for all of those reasons, but we're also working with the chakras because as we clear our chakras, as we raise the vibrations in our chakras, which in turn raises the vibrations of our whole energy field, we're accelerating our own ascension, so we're accelerating our own spiritual growth. And in doing so, we're accelerating the growth of humanity and the contribution we can make at an energetic level to the planet. So for me, why in receiving this book, because this is a channeled book, it's a book of messages I've received from Source. The whole book is really about empowering you, empowering each individual, whatever their religion, their faith, to access their highest guidance, their highest wisdom, to raise their vibrations, and in doing so, then be able to turn their light at an even greater level to the planet to help heal the planet for the whole planet's ascension. So for me, this book is a really deep, very profound book, and it's full of meditations and exercises to help the individual ascend and essentially really for the whole planet to ascend. So it's a very powerful book, and I say that because I don't feel it's my book. It's a book that I brought through. Now, today, in terms of the Sacral Chakra, there are different archangels that work with the different chakras in the body. Last week, we worked with Archangel Gabriel on the root of the base chakra, and Archangel Gabriel is back with us today because Archangel Gabriel also works on the Sacral Chakra. The Sacral Chakra in the 7th dimension, so that's the dimension that angels and ascended masters they operate on. That's the dimension that we're aiming for in terms of our spiritual practice. And in the 7th dimension, the colour that the Sacral Chakra resonates with is peach gold. So just think of that beautiful peach colour flecked with beautiful flecks of gold. It's a really very exquisite colour. And Archangel Gabriel works with the chakra and will be with us in the meditation today. Now, as I mentioned before, with each of the chakras and each of the different dimensions, there is a different affirmation or mantra that goes with that one to really cleanse it and power it, aligned to the particular dimension. So in the 7th dimension, it is, I think it's just a wonderful, wonderful affirmation, and it is, I co-create with the universe. I co-create with the universe. So in the 5th dimension, the affirmation would be, I create my own reality. And you may have heard that affirmation. I love that affirmation. It's one that I've used very much for many years through the practice that I did of Kahuna. It's one of the 7 principles of Kahuna. I create my own reality. So in the 7th dimension, this is almost taken to a new level. I co-create with the universe. So again, as we mentioned before, in the 7th dimension, you're going to a cosmic scale, shall we say. With the 5th dimension, which people are very much recognizing the importance of the world, the planet, humanity, helping others. It's a very lovely, lovely dimension to be in. The 7th dimension, you're really taking more of a recognition that you're operating with the universe, that you're playing a role, really quite a big role. And with all of these, I don't want you to feel intimidated by this, because it's absolutely that the divine is supporting you and helping you create, helping you manifest your own reality. But it's very much that you create with the divine, because we are part of the divine. So it's really linking our being, our energetic being, with that divine power. And when we do that, it's very much aligning with the pureness, the pure goodness of that divine. It's pure love. So whether you think of God or whatever, Jehovah, Allah, Source, however you think of the divine, at least the divine that I believe in and that I have experienced is a divine of pure love and no judgment. And so what we are doing in the seventh dimension is aligning ourselves with that. It's very, very powerful. It's allowing us to recognize the power that we have within ourselves when we allow ourselves to be connected with that divine. It's a wonderful thing, and it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. So if you're ever feeling a little bit out of kilter or a little bit low on energy or a little bit moody or a little bit scared or fearful, just do this little meditation. It is wonderful. Okay, so here we go. Do you feel your feet flat on the ground? That's our connection with the physical plane, because we are bringing the divine into the physical world, into our bodies, but we also want to stay connected with the ground, with the earth. So feel your feet flat on the ground. Just uncross your legs and uncross your hands. Take a deep breath in and out. And now we ask for a beautiful blue ball of protection to surround our body and our aura, keeping us completely protected and at peace. And now imagine beautiful golden roots leaving the soles of your feet and burying deep into the earth, deeper and deeper, until they reach the center of the earth. And allow your breath to slow. Allow it to be even and to deepen as you relax more. And now become aware of your sacral chakra around your navel area. This is the seat of your sensuality, your sexuality, and your ability to create and manifest ideas in the physical plane. Imagine this chakra like a wheel, and imagine it spinning anti-clockwise. Release all fears to do with this chakra. Release all negativity. And just be aware of any words or emotions that surface without judgment. Just allow them to come and flow away. And now we ask Archangel Gabriel to come and be with us in this meditation, and to beam beautiful peach gold energy into this chakra, powering it, energizing it. Absorb as much energy as you need, allowing your chakra to flow clockwise. You may find it sucks in energy. Archangel Gabriel has an infinite supply of energy to heal and power your sacral chakra. Be aware of any messages that Archangel Gabriel gives you with respect to this chakra. There may be a message, it may come as a word, or as a feeling, or as a deep knowing. Allow these messages to come now. And now we can repeat the affirmation that this chakra resonates with in the 7th dimension. I co-create with the universe. Repeat it out loud or to yourself 3 times. I co-create with the universe. I co-create with the universe. When you're ready, thank Archangel Gabriel. Receive any final messages. And now, in your own time, stretch, roll your shoulders, and when you're ready, open your eyes. Whew. I hope you feel more energized, maybe you feel more relaxed. Just be aware of any messages that you may get from Archangel Gabriel or anything to do with any health issues with respect to this chakra or things that you're working on in your life with respect to this chakra. Just be aware of that over the next few days or the next week. And it's a wonderful one, like I say, just check in, you can do this this little powering up in you, even if it's just a couple of minutes, it has a wonderful effect. The latest science is showing that if we set our intention with others and we come together in intention, maybe 8 people or more, that we can have a really significant impact on the world around us, and not just our own lives, but really significant things in the world. That evidence is brought together in a wonderful book by Lynn McTaggart called The Power of Age, and I love it because it's very much science-based, but it's showing us very much what this chakra is all about, which is that we co-create with the universe. Never underestimate how powerful we are, and when we come together, we are even more powerful. So the more and more people that raise their vibrations and focus on healing their lives and healing the planet, the more opportunity the planet will have to flourish. And it's a critical time for the world. not just because of COVID, but also because of environmental and climate challenges that go beyond just what we're experiencing in our everyday lives. So I do encourage you to work on your own ascension. If you feel like investing in the Light Seekers Manual and to go deeper into your ascension process, that's wonderful. There are many good books out there and approaches that you can of course pursue, but this is one of them. I'm wishing you a wonderful day, a wonderful week. I look forward to seeing you next week.